stone. It's a legend. It's Brian Kruse.
Live from Los Angeles, it's hump day in time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back everybody. Happy hump day. And as I always say, guys, I hope you humped it up like the best of us. Had a great time. If you didn't hump it yet, you got plenty of time in the day from the East Coast, West Coast, across the world. But you gotta wait till after Kruse Control now. Please don't hump during Kruse Control. Please don't do that. We do not want that. Pepstar will get mad. GR will get thirsty. It's too much, guys. But thank you for being here as always. Happy hump day. Welcome back as always. You know he's here. The thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Wires. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Another exciting hump day.
Yes, it is. How was your hump day, GR? Was it thrilling, exciting, extravagant? What was it, GR?
Boring. Actually, I got to go to the doctor to talk to him about my bloody nose.
That's not great.
You, GR.
No.
I gotta tell you though, GR, that's not a way to start off a hump day. You know, it's not good to see you, Queen. Good to see you, Queen, our Queen. Not a good way to start a hump day off. Was it okay though? Did it go okay? You get that?
Well, they're gonna
hot poker up there or something.
Yeah, they're gonna want. I know what they're gonna want to do. They're gonna want to cauterize it. So, you know, it won't
I'm
be
surprised
fun.
they didn't just do it right then and there. Take like a freaking hot poker from someone's fire nearby, shove it up that son bitch, and call it a day.
Thanks, Brian. I really appreciate that thought.
Yeah, GR, I'm here for you, man. We love you. Take care of you. You know, take care of you. What's up, Colossus Rex? Welcome back. Hello, Earthlings. And also Milton Bradley. GR, you know what? You got to get those nosebleeds taken care of. But I think you're on the right track, right? In the right path. It's going to be good, right?
That's all we can do, bud.
I
One
believe
day
in
at a
you.
time.
Good to see you, GR. Welcome back. Thirsty Daddy.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Good to have you here. Good to see you, GR. And also, it's a hump day. It hasn't been a while since I've said this, but I love to say it. It wouldn't be a hump day. It wouldn't be a Wednesday. It wouldn't be a day that we talk about comic books, the life of all of us without Mr. Sean Sutherland. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Welcome back, Sean.
The life of all of us. Wow. Hi, everyone. Hello. You know, if it's Wednesday, you know, I'm going to be here, I guess. I forgot it. I got to go back and look. It's been too many times. This catchphrase has had 4 or 5 different iterations. Sorry. But hello.
You gotta review the tapes, Sean. You gotta review the tapes.
I gotta review the tapes.
Sean's here.
Gotta review the tapes. Yes, I am happy. Yes, hello.
Right? We're always happy he's here. Right, GR? Right, Peppy?
GR, what the fuck?
Leave GR alone, Peppy. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I'm very sorry about your nose, GR. That sounds not fun to deal with.
Now we're talking.
What are they cauterizing? Let's spend a lot of time on this.
All the time, right? Yeah, at least
Yeah.
50 minutes. I'll get an hour and a half talking about the cauterization of GR's nose. Sean, how you been, man?
Live stream the entire thing. I've been good. Had a hell of a week this week so far, and just trying to finish out strong. You know, I spent too much money at the comic book store today. A lot of good stuff is out there, guys.
What's
Definitely
new?
a good time to be a comic book fan. What? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Brian. Let's see here. I haven't read these yet, but I will say I'm very excited for where Absolute Martian Manhunter is going.
Nice.
Really fantastic art, really great writing so far. Excited to see what happens. What else we got going on here? The Power Fantasy has been fantastic as well. It's Kieran Gillen and Casper Wingard there. Check it out. Power Fantasy, very good. I could go on for hours. That's not this show.
No, but no.
Brian, I gotta ask, how is our Daredevil rundown going? Anyone watching that? No.
Yeah, I mean, you guys want to see it? Check it out, guys. It's kind of it's not the best, but it's okay. Right. It's okay. Hey, you know,
if you want to hear Brian and I wax poetic for 40 minutes about the strengths and weaknesses of Daredevil Born Again, please check out that video at a later date.
You gotta check out Kicking with Kruse, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what's funny is I feel like people like the whole ensemble. Maybe I don't know, maybe more. We'll see. We're trying Kicking with Kruse, you know.
We'll figure it out.
Give it time. Give it time. GR and I do one this week. You get into.
Gotta involve.
See how that goes. It's like one a week. It's one a week, and we're gonna try some more things because again, the numbers have been going up. Though, Sean, we got 12,920 subscribers.
Who's gonna be lucky 13,000? Who's gonna be it?
That's a good question.
Send him a shirt.
Send him a shirt. We'll get you a shirt out there. We'll make it happen. You'll love it so much. Kruse Control. You don't have a shirt. Do you have any merch?
I got the mug. I used to drink cocktails out of the mug every once in a while. Yeah,
that's right. I forgot you had it. Now at this point, I'm just saying. We're getting new ones. We're doing an update in the store. We're getting some peppy faces on there, some peppy merchandise. It's coming very soon. We gotta get the peppy pillow.
I need a nice little peppy sticker right for this area. That'd be pretty cool.
We get you a peppy sticker, or maybe a big plush peppy that can just be there with you the whole time.
There you go. Put them right there.
Good day. I agree, Peppy. It'd be a good day. But thank you guys for being here as always. Brandon's gonna be here shortly too. He's running a little late, but it's fine. We love Brandon. Can't wait to have him here too. We'll talk about a lot of stuff. But guys, I gotta tell you, it doesn't matter what day of the week is on Kruse Control, right? GR, not at all. It could be a Monday, it could be a Wednesday, right? That's like today. Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Anyway, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is. You know what it is. GR, Sean, you know what it is. It's one thing.
Breaking
news!
Breaking news! Come on! All right.
Whatever.
All right, everybody. You guys ready for this? Harvey Weinstein's back in the news. Oh, yeah. Round of applause for Harvey Weinstein. Oh, maybe a round of boos. Maybe a round of trumpets. Because 5 years after this whole throwing out the Harvey Weinstein case, he's back on trial. Started today, guys. Harvey Weinstein has started opening statements for his sexual harassment lawsuit retrial. Now, of course, he got it thrown out before. He's been sitting there at Rikers for a long time, pleading, crying, I'm going to die soon. Please put me on trial. I want to prove I'm innocent before I die. And opening statement comes like this. His defense said that these were all friends with benefits. That's what they were. They were friends with benefits. That's what they said. And all these women knowingly went into this situation, knowing that he was just trying to give them a hand. Again, that what they called it was a skip the line type of deal. That's what they're calling it. That they skip the line from actually going through auditions and acting classes and all that. And what they say is they get to fool around with him a little bit. And then he'd get them jobs, get them auditions. And they all agreed upon that. But now they're upset because apparently they had the opportunity and all of them got to be big superstars. And so they're calling back and being like, no, it didn't work out our way. So that is why they're suing him for assault, which I just don't buy. But you know what? Good for you trying to say that. Now, the actual people, the prosecution came forward and they were saying that these women felt strung along. They promised these career things, you know, but also the same point that they said no. He said he wouldn't take no for an answer. He told them no, and if that no meant nothing, he'd take it by force. And they were pressured, they were threatened, and they were put on the stand. They were put on the spot, and they were going to have no careers at all if they didn't say yes to him. So he says, she says, I don't believe Harvey Weinstein, but I'll let the court of law decide that, guys. We'll keep you posted. Weinstein back on the case. And I know a lot of people are probably like, you know, somebody's going to die before like this is done. And some people probably are, you know, wouldn't be that upset about it, but people are upset about The Last of Us. Now I'm going to spoiler alert, guys, spoiler alert, because if you haven't watched episode 2 of The Last of Us, fuck, they killed Pedro Pascal. That's all I'm saying. They killed Pedro Pascal. And this has been sitting with me for like a fucking week almost. And I'm like, I get the video games did it. But even Pedro came forward and said that I always knew, the understanding that I would die, I wouldn't know how, when, what kind of knew and how, but when it would actually happen. He didn't think it would happen so early in the season, but episode 2, they killed him fucking off, Sean. Just like that. Man. It was a great episode, but I'm like, seriously? Even when like they were about to stick him with the fucking stake through the neck, like he's a vampire, I still was like, it's not going to happen. Something's going to stop it. But no. And it played out very, if you look side by side, the video game, very much it's the same telling as the game. But the showrunner, or the co-showrunner came forward talking about this and said, we knew it was going to happen. People are very upset about this. But guys, Craig Manzin says, you have not seen the last of Pedro and Bella in this new season. So there's gonna be a lot of flashbacks apparently. So we're not done with him. I was thinking he'd shoot for like one fucking week and he called it a day and went to the Fantastic Four. No, he has shot more. And he will be in the season more in flashbacks. Great and all, but I feel like we could have built this, crescendo this shit some more. Art imitates life. In games, we're using a game, we're using source material. I get that, but maybe we could have told this story differently so it was more impactful. Because it did feel like, I had a friend say, it felt like a season finale. Yes, it did. It could have been a season finale, except it's only 2. There's only 7 episodes in this, so we'll find out where this goes. But apparently, Pedro, he must go when it comes down to this. And so must Conan O'Brien, because Conan O'Brien must go season 2. It has moved forward, guys, and we got the official release date for this. And Javier Bardem and Taika Waititi are going to be joining him on this excursion into the unknown, into the must-going universe over there on Max. But May 8th, it will premiere. 3 episodes only this season, guys, and it will actually finish May 22nd. He's going to New Zealand, he's going to Australia, he's going to Spain. Conan O'Brien is traveling the globe and probably making some great jokes along the way. I'm super excited to see this, guys. The first season was fun. Hopefully this is just as much fun. I love when things that make me laugh keep going, even if it takes a long time for it to happen. And that's why I'm always excited about Toy Story coming back. And it is coming back, but unfortunately, we have lost Carl Weathers, guys. And that's a sad thing. It is a sad thing. Carl Weathers gave a lot to the business. But he actually played Combat Carl in Toy Story. But he's being replaced by someone pretty awesome, if you ask me, Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson's coming in to take the mantle of Combat Carl. Now, if you look at the Weathers, he was Combat Carl in 2 projects, Toy Story of Terror, and also 2019's Toy Story 4, which made like $1 billion fucking dollars, guys. Great comment, or great voice, Carl Weathers. And, big shoes to fill, but somebody like Ernie Hudson, I think, will do great. This new movie is supposed to be about Jesse a lot, and Jesse, and again, Woody's interactions and their whole dynamic. And they're officially getting the voiceover stuff going because Tom Hanks came forward and said, the first day of work on a certain story, number 5. Need a hint? Disney, Studio B? You guys get it? Yep, Toy Story 5 is officially going. And I can't wait to see where it goes. What a great group of actors here, right? Amazing group of actors doing all the voices for all the characters. It makes my heart melt. I love when great actors come together and make an ensemble. And that's why I'm excited about Thunderbolts, guys. Look at this fucking ensemble cast. Round of applause for them. I love it so much. And I think that what they're going to do with this movie is going to be different than Marvel. It's not going to be Suicide Squad. And honestly, I saw the trailers building up to this, and I wasn't that, Apollo fucking Creed Queen. I wasn't like super stoked about it, but as they've been building up to this, and it is very pivotal because you got Thunderbolts coming out May 2nd, then in July, you got Fantastic Four. Then after that, what do you got? You got Doomsday. So we don't have anything else in between there. So we got to do some great stuff building up to that. And I hope this movie's fantastic. And they did a little premiere last night, the 22nd, a bunch of places, IMAX here in Los Angeles, across the country. Fandango ran this whole thing, and people are raving about this movie. That makes me excited. Of course, reviews have not come out yet. It's still held back based off the whole embargo, but reviews are coming forward. And people are saying that it's some of Marvel's darkest material to date, but it's dealing with emotional wreckage and broken individuals grappling with their past choices and finding camaraderie amidst the emptiness of their lives. And people are just raving about Florence Pugh. I'd say Florence Pugh. And she's fucking hot to trot as she always is, guys. Give a round of applause for Florence Pugh. Looking hot to trot and fucking acting her ass off in this fucking movie. Or Florence Pugh. But let's watch the final trailer. And I'm excited to see this, guys. Here it is, the trailer for Thunderbolt.
Lena, being a hero, there is no higher calling. Your sister understood something about that.
I should have come back for you. No. That's just a fairy tale.
I was in high school when the Avengers came. Kind of strange that it's all over now. No one's coming to save the day.
I think we are. We can be the ones that are coming.
But you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it. I am a void. Look what you unleashed.
I love it using Queen in this. I'll have to cut this trailer out later because we're using Queen, so whatever.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
We all have things that we regret.
But I have so many.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
I think it's going to be much better than Eternals.
We can't stop him alone.
I think
Couldn't be worse.
I'll explain it.
It can't be worse. It can't be worse than
one
Eternals.
can.
There's no fucking nothing can be worse than
But
Eternals.
we can find a way
So, yeah.
together.
Together.
Marvel Studios Thunder.
It's just fucking great.
I think it looks fucking dope. I think it looks fucking great. I mean, honestly,
I'll say
I
it.
get hesitation because we've had a lot of shit that's come out. That's the group
Yeah.
things, but I think this looks great. I mean, they are the ragtag group that people don't know of, but sometimes that can work. James Gunn's trying that shit a lot. DC, Sean.
It worked for James Gunn. It might work here. I honestly, I think this will do better than Eternals just because these characters have been around, cumulatively for the majority of, the MCU. I'm going to save my hot take for it. But it is amazing if you watch how it's been marketed in the immediate, it's coming. It's 2 weeks from now versus when it was announced and it just kind of was like, so
Done.
Anyway, yeah.
I think it looks fucking great, though. I think it does. Like you're saying, James Gunn's trying to do all these kind of obscure characters too, and they usually work out. But I'm not sure about Starfire because Starfire's coming too. What do you got there? Okay, Starfire's coming too, and this is again one of those characters. They're calling it Elseworlds, and it's a family animated show they're putting forward. That's what James Gunn said about this. It is moving forward, and if you don't know anything about Starfire, the show will follow the adventures as she uses her ancient spaceship she discovers on her home planet of Tamaran to escape her planet and explore the stars. Now, that's what they're saying. Variety came forward with this first. And along the way, she'll meet Space Biker Crush, Plant-Loving Fern, and the magical Princess Amethyst and Gemworld. And together, they will uncover the deepest reaches of the DC universe, saving space dolphins. Fuck yeah, save the space dolphins.
Shit, Space Dolphin.
Save the space dolphins, guys. Save them. Surf
I have
Technicolor
that book too,
Nebulous.
Brian. I have that book. Sorry, keep going.
Is that a thing? Is that really just like they have their own thing? They do their own thing? The space
Oh yeah,
dolphins?
he was like a pope of the. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
But they're going to boldly soar into the unknown. And this is coming from Elseworlds, DC Studios, Warner Brothers Animation. It's going to happen. And they had like a little bit of a Starfire nod in Creature Commandos. But this will be its own thing. And I bet if you're excited about like where James Gunn is bringing these kind of like obscure characters to life, you're getting one more with Starfire. And it's coming there, DC's making it happen. I'm excited about it. But you know what? When it comes to these characters that are obscure, I'm more excited about Spider-Man more, guys. Because fucking Nick Cage as Spider-Man is like one of my favorite ideas in the fucking intergalactic space. Because I love Nick Cage. And Nick Cage's Spider-Man War, it's shot here in Los Angeles. I had some friends that actually worked on it. They loved it so much. A lot of great people working on that set. But now they've officially said that MGM Plus and Amazon are going to release this in early 2026. They still won't give us a date, but at least they're saying they're narrowing it down. Early 2026. And the series will become out, it's going to be fucking awesome. I know it's going to be. You got 8 episodes of Nick Cage as Spider-Man Noir. If you guys saw it Across Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, you of course know this character. And I know that him coming back to this aging down as like Private Eye in the 1930s as Spider-Man could be fantastic. And honestly, guys, I know if you're skeptical still, I have had friends work on this production and they have spoken nothing but wonders about it. Nick Cage's performance, the other characters' performances, there's like so many people in this fucking movie or the show. It's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be fantastic. Hopefully it gets another season. But honestly, guys, yeah, Spider-Man War, Milton Bradley. It's like they shot it in black and white and they shot it in color. They released it both ways. I would rather watch it in black and white because that kind of feels like the more kind of feeling. But Nick Cage is Spider-Man for the first fucking time. And I love it. I'm excited by him being this kind of detective Spider-Man 30s feel. It's going to be great, guys. But you know what? If he can, Nick Cage and me Spider-Man, why cannot Andrew Garfield come back one more time? Because Andrew Garfield has said so many different like lies about him not coming back to be Spider-Man. Come on, he had to lie. He was under contract for it. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it, right? But now he's talking about Spider-Man moving forward. Asked again. This is going to keep happening until all the Secret Wars is done. It's just going to keep happening. But he said in a new interview, said, I really love playing Spider-Man. I would love to play the character again in some capacity. I think it would have to be very weird, though, he said. Then he goes on, and I think he's being cryptic when you listen to what he says, guys. I think it would have to do with something very strange. Are you trying to mention Doctor Strange without saying Doctor Strange? I'm just saying it would have to do something very unique, offbeat, surprising, kind of like the creative freedom they had in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movies. I get that, Spider-Garfield. Fuck yeah. And I think that'd be a great honor to come back for this character because there's different avenues through the multiverse. I think he's trying to be cryptic, saying, yeah, I'm going to probably be in Secret Wars, which I think he will be. Or maybe we talked about the Battle World thing that maybe the next Spider-Man movie will be doing during Battle World after Doom. Of course, it's supposed to take place during that time frame. Maybe something will come up. There's so many rumors about the movie. Andrew Garfield, please come back. Ready or Not. And I'm ready. And Ready or Not 2 is also coming in, guys. Hey, you guys see the first one, Samara Weaving? I think the movie's fucking awesome. I think it's awesome. Great whodunit type movie. It's like that kind of mystery murder. She's trying to kill everybody. They're trying to kill her. It was a fun movie, but now Ready or Not 2 has Sarah Michelle Gellar join the cast along with Elijah Wood. Great cast coming forward. It makes me super stoked for this. And there's a lot of cast members being announced on top of that. We got Kevin Durant. We got David Cronenberg. We got Sean Hatsoy coming in. Honestly, guys, I hope this is going to be a fantastic movie because it wasn't a big box office smash. It just wasn't. Honestly, at the budget that it had like $6 million budget. It made $57 million, but that's a big win still for such a small budget. I think that's why they're super excited to bring this back. This coming back in the bracket. We're going to get a lot more of this, and I think that if it does well, a third one will come too. Like, why not? Because honestly, if these movies do well, keep them going. Look at Tom Cruise with that freaking Mission Impossible. They just keep going with those two. But the last one, it's It's happening. Tom Cruise's new Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, is coming out. And another big stunt by Tommy Cruise himself on the side of a plane. And they're saying he could have passed out 8,000 feet in the air the whole time, holding on for dear fucking life. Tom Cruise was there tethered to the plane. And he had this whole video that came out for this. I want to show it to you. But May 23rd, the final Tom Cruise, final one's coming out. Only time will tell for that. But guys, here we go. I'm going to show you on the side of the plane. Here is Tom Cruise, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Holding on for dear life.
You can't imagine how physically punishing it was for Tom to be on the wing. The wind distorts your vision. It's almost impossible to breathe.
Hold on, Tom! Right? It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
His hair. I just, holy shit, that's just going to rip off.
He's going to rip off all of his fucking hair.
God,
you know what?
Weird.
I mean, if Tom's not going to be...
At least he's got something to rip off.
Well, yeah, he's fucking looking good still for in his 60s, right? He's fucking still holding on to the youth. It's all that, he's putting in, there's something. It might be money. It might be Scientology. It might just be good genes. Probably just good genes. But I mean, what's he going to do after this Mission Impossible? What? He's going to go star in Pacific Rim maybe, guys? Because Pacific Rim, the series is coming. I can see Tom Cruise fighting a big fucking robot. Couldn't you? Couldn't you see him fighting a big fucking robot? I could. But Amazon has officially picked up Pacific Rim and as a series. Now, if you haven't seen these movies, Guillermo del Toro did the first one, which I fucking loved. The second one, it was okay. It was okay. The Jaegers were back, and it was under wraps all the plot details for this. Honestly, it is. 2013, the first one made $400 million. 2018, it didn't do as well as The Uprising. We had the Netflix show Pacific Rim The Black also came out. They did 2 seasons of that. They got books, they got novels, they got toys, they got all the works. But now Amazon is doing this big blockbuster series over there. I'm all about it, guys. Let's do more of this shit. I loved when they did people probably give me shit about this, the Godzilla show over on Amazon, big budget. It's fun. You're diving into that lore some more. Hopefully it's all interconnected. They're saying right now that this one branches out. It can, right, Queen? I love fucking giant robots. Who doesn't love round plus for giant robots, Queen? But I will say this. Honestly, they're going to branch out, hopefully, into more movies beyond this, too. With this, it's be a springboard for the Pacific Rim franchise. So get ready, guys, because, I'm just interested to see who's going to star in this. Please, give it to a friend of the show, fucking Dave Bautista, guys, because Dave Bautista, we love Dave. We fucking love Dave. And you know what? I know Dave's here someplace. The internet still always breaks up. Dave, always happy to have you tuning in on Kruse Control. But Dave has been surprised because he lives in Florida, guys, in Hillsborough County, Florida. He was surprised with an honorary deputy sheriff award, guys. He's an honorary deputy sheriff. He didn't see it coming. Well, who did see it coming? We love you, Dave. Congratulations. Becoming a sheriff, Dave. You're amazing. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you too, Dave. Thank you too. And thank you to Florida for recognizing Dave, the man, the myth, the legend. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Yeah! Fuck yeah, Dave. We want to support Dave, right, GR? We got to support Dave. We got to do that.
Definitely.
Always happy to have Dave in the news. Happy to have you guys here. Happy hump day. And also, welcome back, everybody. I think I have somebody else here with us, all the way from Los Angeles, a fellow author and extraordinaire himself, guys. We're always happy to have him here. Sorry, missed the breaking news, but guys, welcome back, Mr. Brandon Kahila.
Hey, what's up, internet?
Hey.
And other guys on the show. I was just,
how you doing, Brandon?
We're not part of it.
Good. I ran over a couple of grandmas and a few bears to get here, but I'm here now. We're good.
Oh shit, man! Well, you know what?
Those.
Yeah, the GR was paying attention. GR,
both.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No.
Hey, Marlon Brando.
More for
I
the
love
grandmas
that
than the
ghost
bears.
of Redridge.
Oh, thank you, Pepe. You're my number one fan. Still, to this day.
I think besides him and GR, it's tough. How you doing, man? How's life?
It's good. It's good. Happy hump day, everybody. Happy to be here. Happy to hump. Happy to.
You have a good hump day? You get some humping done today yet, or no?
It was a little stressful, but I'm happy to be here now. This is my unwinding time, and I choose it, and I choose to spend it with all of you out there.
We love having you here, man. I miss you when you're not here. Pepe speaks your name in his dreams as he's running after. He's like, "Tail, squirrel, Brandon!" And I'm like, Pepe, calm down, man.
Wow, what an honor to have made it into his subconscious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He loves having you. Any big projects happening? Anything big happening in your life right now?
Yeah, we're doing post-production actually on a short that I wrote. Patricia's directed it and is doing the post, so I'm letting her do all that stuff. But it was actually a play I wrote, and we wanted to make it into a short film, and then from that we're gonna try and make it into a feature. So baby steps, but
how long is the short? You think? What's the idea for the length?
10 minutes. Like under 10, like 9 something.
When you get it done, we got to play on the show. We got to play on the show.
Absolutely. That's no problem at all. I mean, we're going to be entering festivals, and it'll be out there. So we'll have to play it on here. Yeah, it's not too long, so hopefully no one's too bored.
Nobody will be fucking bored, man. What's funny is one of my friends actually has a movie called Tim Travers. And it just got it's just got theatrical release. I mean, they have Danny Trejo in it, and cool. Also Joel McHale's in it too. And I'm going to try to get the director on there because he's a really fucking good guy, Stimson. But we're trying to support our friends, man. We're trying to fucking support our friends. You know what I mean?
I heard you guys say you're almost cracking 13. So this is a good 12, platform 9, for all you filmmakers out there who want to promote your shit.
This is the place. This is the place.
Yeah. Only 67 more to go.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, GR. It can happen.
Time to make some bots.
Time to make some bots to get through it. Oh no, we want people. We want fucking people, Brandon.
You don't need them.
No bots.
No bots, just the people, guys. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Happy to have you guys all here. Hey, Brandon, you get a chance to look at the breaking news topics today?
I looked at the breaking news topics, and I was listening in the car on the way here. So
fuck yeah!
I'm all caught up, baby.
He's prepped. He's prepped.
That's how you do it. You know what? You know what Brandon's caught up and pumped for. Then you know what that is, GR?
Hot takes.
Hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time I put 1 minute on the clock and all my guests get 1 minute, break down all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? And if they don't, GR is only going to slap him silly and call him Sally. That's fine. That's on the weekend, guys. That's not tonight. That's on the weekend, okay? It's fine. That's after. That's Kruse nights. That's after the fact, That's after hours. But no, it's not going to happen. GR, leave the people alone. We're going to find out right now. I'm excited to find out who will win Hot Takes for episode 200. 325. I can't even keep track of how many episodes we have here on Kruse Control. Let's go to the panel and find out who is going first, guys. All right. Great hot takes across the board. GR, who do you think should go first?
Well, just because he looks so prepared, I think Sean.
You just said shit, I think. I think he's.
Let's do it.
That was sure. Okay.
It was not a shit. It was a sure. And I'm still taking. I took notes again this time since it seemed to work last couple of times. So very excited. Let's do it.
Nice, Sean. Have you met Brandon before, Sean? I don't think you have.
I don't think so. Hello, Brandon. Nice to.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
Internet.
I won't watch this bullshit.
Peppy, they're meeting each other for the first time. Fuck
Peppy.
So
Come
rude.
on.
I know. No, he's an asshole sometimes. He really
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it is. All right, Sean. Let's make this hot take magic come to fruition and blow up some bombs, man. Are you excited for these hot takes? You fucking stoked?
Couldn't be more excited to give you at least 5 seconds on each of these topics.
All right, man. You got that. And you know what? That's all you need. I know it is. I mean, before we go into it, what is there anything else? Like, what's the biggest topic that makes you excited tonight?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things that you mentioned. I didn't know anything about this Starfire thing. I'm excited to see that. That does tie into Lobo a little bit, which we know that Momoa was. I think there was a photo that came out of him dressed as Lobo or something.
It was AI generated. It was bullshit. We squished it on. We squished it on the Kruse Control.
Oh, good.
Yep, AI.
Well, that shows. I should watch other shows that I'm not on. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot to love. I want to get in there. We could talk about it on the back end.
All right. Take a breath. Get serious. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, Weinstein. We're going to see the shittiest Longest Mile remake with him, Diddy, and Luigi Mangione coming up soon. Pedro Pascal's death on Last of Us. It was a really well done death. Those of us that played the video games or at least knew it was coming. I think we're very shocked, but it still got me. It choked me up. It was really well done, and it one-upped his death from Game of Thrones. Conan, Team Conan for life. Give him whatever the hell he wants to keep making television. He's going to die working. Toy Story 5 should have ended with all of them burning alive in a trash compactor. Thunderbolts, again, movie was done with the whimper. They've really stepped up their game. They've done great trailers to kind of build the hype. Give David Harbour the Oscar already. Starfire, they're not going to do any worse than what they did. The Titans shit show, live action Church of the Triple Fish God. Noir, Nicolas Cage chewing up scenery. Yes, please. Andrew Garfield, let him be Spider-Man. He did great. Let him do it. Ready or Not 2, Ready or Not. Didn't see the first one, not going to see this one. Tom Cruise, he's probably trying to be David Blaine or prove that Scientology is real. Pacific Rim, great IP-ness if done correctly. And Dave Bautista, the best thing from WWE since 1998 when The Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. There you go.
Fuck yeah! Great hot takes, Sean! Very true. Very fucking true.
Don't let it distract you from the fact In 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell. You're never gonna live that down. But Dave Bautista's a fantastic guy. Fantastic.
He is, right, Dave?
Thank you.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Great hot takes, Sean.
But the church, for the Space Dolphin thing, Lobo becomes Pope of the Space Dolphins, and it's the Church of the Triple Fish God, and it's fantastic. It's from the Series 52 by Jeff Johns. It's on my thing over there. I don't have time to bring it. But anyway,
What are you talking about?
Space Dolphins.
Tuna. That's what I say. Tuna. Space Dolphins. I was like, Space
Dolphins, man.
I had no idea it was a thing.
It's a weird thing, man. Comics were weird back in the day, and I think a lot of modern authors and writers and creative teams, whatever, have taken a lot of the weird shit and said, how do we make this work? How do we make this, it's fan service, but it's also just reinventing things for a new generation. So Church of the Triple Fish God. Sign me up. I'm
gonna make a whole new load of images with GR, Sean, and Brandon wearing riding space dolphins. That's what I'm making.
I like it.
Maybe you three together giving high fives with the space dolphin. I don't know.
Thank you for the love in the chat. I do it all for you guys. Thank you.
Love you guys. All right. Well, great hot takes, Sean. You're not alone though. We got some more hot takes going. A lot of breaking news, guys. A lot of breaking news right here. GR, are you going to go next? Or are you going to send it over to Brandon here for the hot takes?
No, I think I'll take the hardest spot following Sean and let Brandon relax for a bit.
All right.
Yes. That's very noble of you, GR.
Don't make me put that hot poker up your nose.
Right? Get up there.
Fuck.
Right, Peppy? That's what I'm saying too.
You guys are cruel.
I am very concerned that is like a viable medicine treatment thing. This sounds like some Wild West shit.
No, they actually have already done it once, and it hurts like hell.
Oh shit!
It's like the same level as my leg is swollen. I guess I'll have to saw it off.
Yeah, just cut it off.
Let's cut it off.
Did you just say that?
It's not that much fun.
It's not that much fun. It's not. No.
Diddy did what?
We're not talking about Diddy, Peppy.
Well, in a way, we're talking about his buddy Weinstein. So
off. Yeah,
it's
Who the fuck need that much baby oil?
I don't know, Peppy. I don't know either. All right, GR. Let's get these hot takes, man. All right. Let's wind this some bitch up. I know you're feeling good. You're feeling classy. You feeling okay about these hot takes tonight, though, GR?
Well, I'm following the best, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Anything percolate your life today about these hot takes? Anything that stand out?
Oh, Nick Cage, man. What else can you
Cage,
say?
Right? You say, pay me, give me more Nick Cage, what you say. All right, GR, let's do these fucking hot takes before they sizzle out. Okay, you feeling good about it? Let's make it happen, GR. Without further ado. Hot takes. 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Weinstein trial. What a waste of money. Jesus. Conan season 2. Love it. He's going to 3 great countries. Been to all 3. Love them. Toy Story recasting. Hudson's a great choice to replace that Carl. I mean, what can you say? Starfire. Oh boy, another cartoon by Mr. Blank. Pacific Rim on Amazon. I want to see this series. I do. I love the movies. We already said it. Spider-Man Noir. Early 26. I can't wait to see that. Garfield. He loves being Spider-Man because he is Spider-Man. Ready or Not 2. 2 incredible actors added to that cast. Nothing else to say. Kruse hanging from the plane. Is he nuts? And Dave gets an honorary badge. Why not? He deserves it.
Right, he does deserve it, right, Dave? Right, great, hot takes, GR.
Thank you very much.
No horses in a western. That sounds like a movie. No horses in a western. Great hot takes, GR.
Brandon, it's the follow-up to Red Ridge.
Yeah, we barely had any horses in ours. Originally in the script, there were several horses, and then as the budget meetings kept going, there was less and less.
They started cutting the horses every time.
Yeah.
We do
First thing to go, always the horse.
So you guys have 12 horses written. How about 6?
Yeah, pretty much. We got down
How
to
about
2.
2?
Yeah.
That's how that goes. Poor horses. They need work too, don't they? They
The
need
rest
work.
of them went to the glue factory.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
They don't even do that anymore, though, do they? Hopefully not.
I hope not.
They probably do and just don't talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. PETA doesn't like that shit. Sorry, PETA. Pepe's here for you, PETA. Pepe's here for you. Yeah. Right, Pepe?
Pep star shalom ding ding music.
Yep, I know, Pepe. I know. All right, Brandon, it's hot take time.
Yeah. Let's hot it up.
Let's hot it up. Let's hot to trot. Let's make this shit happen. How you feeling? Are you feeling good about these hot takes tonight?
Yeah, let's do this. There's actually things that I know in here, so that's always a plus.
Is there something that like really
Things
stands out to you?
Things I've heard about in this list. So
there we go. It's nice when that happens.
Yeah.
A lot of breaking news this evening. Is there something that stands out the most to you?
Oh yeah, I mean I love Toy Story. Although I get that it kind of has been run into the ground, but a part of the young kid in me is like, no, more, can't be.
Bring it on. Where the fuck is Andy at?
Well, they keep saying like, oh yeah, like we were gonna end it, but then we thought of the perfect story. And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens this time.
This is gonna be it. And in Queens, at least no horses were harmed during the Ghosts of Red Ridge, which is right. Absolutely right. All right, Brandon, let's get serious about this because it is that time. We're gonna put that 60 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
All right.
Put it on.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Hot takes. There we go. Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, man. It's over. Just accept your fate. You're a terrible person. Conan O'Brien, on the other hand, is not a terrible person and should have. I wish there was more than 3. Honestly, the first season was great. Last of Us killed off Pedro. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's in the game though, so Craig Mazin is just doing what's in the game. I think that's noble to take that route. Toy Story, yeah, I know. Combat Carl, it's sad, but it's the show must go on and on and on and on. Thunderbolts, don't care about that at all. It seems like another rehashed group movie. Starfire, yeah, don't care about that really either. You know me, superheroes. I'm like, whatever. Pacific Rim, yeah, I mean, if it works, let's see if it works. I don't know. I'm interested. I'll watch maybe the pilot. Spider-Man Noir should be cool. I mean, I like film noir and I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a superhero I kind of dig. So let's see what happens. And Andrew Garfield, yeah, man, you're over though. You're too old. You can't be a teenager in high school anymore. Ready or Not 2. I like the first one. I'll see the second one. Why not? Especially if it's free on Tubi. Tom Cruise hung from a plane. Of course he did. He always does. He's running out of things to hang from, except for a noose. Dave gets
shit,
and Dave gets an award. Oh, good for Dave.
Fuck yeah, Dave! Great hot takes.
The news joke got me all choked up.
Oh, GR, that's a bad one, GR.
Liked it.
I don't have a writer, okay?
I'm thinking about westerns in that.
You don't?
Wow. Tom Cruise,
you can tell by the quality.
Sometimes Tom Cruise can be a little nutty, so I don't know, man. Maybe less is more.
Yeah, well, I just think he's the one thing I'll say about Tom Cruise, and I've said a million times. At least he's like a stand-up. At least he thanks people. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't thank people on set. He thanks everybody. So
yeah, except for those guys who made him angry during COVID. Remember that?
Yeah, he was pissed about that shit. He was pissed. He spent I don't even know how much he got a fucking a boat in the middle of the ocean,
right? Yeah.
Ship he paid for.
Yeah.
And they were all like, "Fuck it, we're leaving the ship." He's like, "Fuck you," you know what I mean? I put you on a ship. I have seamen here. They're taking care of you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, a lot of breaking news.
Fuck you. And you do.
You're cool. You're fucking cool. All right, you're my friend. You're my friend. You listen to me. All right, guys. Great hot takes across the board, everybody. Great hot takes. I got to put this out to the chat right now. First of all, we also have 12,938 subscribers. So if you guys just joined during this program, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. And I'm putting out to you, who wins hot takes? I don't know. GR doesn't know. The Pep Stars know. Sean, Brand, we don't know. We don't know. It comes down to you guys. It's your time to vote it up, and decide who is the hot take master for episode 325 of Kruse Control, guys. Let us know, and it's out to you right now. So vote it up right now. But as you're doing that, guys, we got to take a minute. We got to take a beat, because honestly, we got to talk about this breaking news. So, guys, it's time for a quickie. All right, it is time for a quickie. Thank you for that, Brandon. Thank you for that. We'll do it.
I thought it was called Quick Takes. I didn't know you changed it to a quickie.
Just a quickie.
It's completely a quickie now. It's the best way to do it.
Leaned into it.
I just went for it. I'm like, fuck it. It's a quickie. It's time for just a quickie. So, guys, I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. We'll have a little quickie. We're talking about the latest breaking news. I'm going to rapid fire some questions to our panel right now, and then we're going to find out what we think about all the latest breaking news and a little bit more of a quick but still detailed presence of the breaking news topic. So let's start this clock, guys. 10 minutes on the clock now. Let's go to the panel. So one thing that I want to say right now, because Brendan came in and he was talking about that he is not big into comics. Sean is. We're going to have some fighting words tonight. But I'm going to say right now.
I can't defend. I don't know anything about them, so he'll have to
Thunderbolts. But you got this big ragtag team of big actors in Thunderbolts. It's Marvel's next movie. Is that not something that entices you at all?
How many ragtag teams have we had?
We've had all the ragtag teams. It's a new ragtag
teams. Like, I just don't. Is this another one of the? This is. I'm guessing. I watched the trailer. I don't know any of these heroes. I don't know. I know I'm just a layman or a lame man, but I just don't know any of. I don't know any of these superheroes, and a part of me is like, do I have to see this like another group of misfits coming together to look for a glowy thing and a big laser that's going to blow up the Earth?
MacGuffin. You know a little MacGuffin, right?
They're always MacGuffin. The weapon's always glowy. It's got to be glowy.
It has to be glowy. It has to fucking shimmer and shine, and then make your. If you touch yourself someplace, it shines. What do you think about this Toy Story 5, though? Honestly, I mean, you're a writer, you're writing stuff. Is this just like? You think they're actually going to find something new in this, or do you think they're going to actually just keep doing the same formula over and over again until all these actors pass away?
Well, I think that like the thing with animated movies, if you want the real answer, is that it's way easier to make. That's why there's like Kung Fu Panda like 2 and 3. Like they already made the characters, they're already rendered. It's like the work is already done. So I feel like for a lot of animated movies, it just kind of comes down to like, how do we make a lot of money? But Pixar's a little different. I think they are more story focused. And I mean, hopefully, like you were saying, like if it's about Jessie, like that's cool. Like, I mean, she kind of really only had that one part in Toy Story 2 that we all cried at, that one song. Like that was like the most backstory we ever got about her. So, I mean, let's cry some more.
Let's
America.
Cry. And a lot of America cried when Pedro Pascal got killed on The Last of Us, you know? And as a writer, let's say you were the writer on here, right? And you know that the franchise has this big death scene. We've already made Pedro aware of it in season 1 when we cast him. Do you think it's the best narrative to do flashbacks for a second season running into it, as opposed to actually have the actor be there and then kill them off maybe in the finale?
I don't know. I mean, it feels like I don't know if maybe the games. I never played the game.
I guess he dies very early in the first game, right?
Yes, that's the truth. Yes.
Do they have flashbacks in the game?
Yes, they do.
Okay, they do.
Yeah, then go with that. I think.
Is that lazy though? Is that fucking lazy?
No.
It's called storytelling.
Yeah.
That's fucking lazy to me.
I think if it's in the game and it's already a proven formula to be a good story, then I mean, Craig Mazin knows what he's doing. He's a genius.
Trust the man. Like even I knew that we were gonna get there quicker than I thought was gonna happen. but there's still a lot left in this story. But yeah, it was very faithful, done very well. Like you could just, honestly, it you really felt it. And her just yelling, get up, like, oh God, that broke me, man. That was really tough to watch.
But Sean, I was looking at it, and I was like, I don't like her. I don't like the actor playing her. I just don't like her.
Abby?
I don't like who plays Abby. I just don't like her. I feel like she's like, I don't know.
You hate children?
I don't hate children. I love children. Children are friends of the show.
I mean, video game fans, comic book fans, it's almost a flat circle. You can find a ton of people arguing and making fun or saying this isn't the Abby from the game. Like everyone kind of propped Joel up to be this, this alpha, right? Like he was unstoppable. He went through all this stuff, and we got to see that in the first game. That's exactly what it is. But again, these games are telling stories, right? Mm-hmm. And the second one is all about revenge and just like how it's so corrupting, and it's an unending cycle of violence and horror, and all you can do is continue to hurt something, right? There's a lot done within the remainder of Last of Us 2, the game, that I believe that they're going to spend a little bit more time on. I think, we're going to get some things. We're going to get some flashbacks. There's some beautiful scenes in the second game with Joel's character and the guitar, which we saw in the first or second episode there.
It really showcased that a few times in the episode.
Yeah, like everyone was very disappointed that Abby as a character, right, was, in the video game, she's very, she's tall, she's built, she's got muscles for days, and then they cast this actress who they, again, she's not taller than Joel, she's not stronger than Joel. How could this act? It's not about that, right? Like you're missing the fact that the emotions that these characters are playing are what fuel them to do the things that they're doing. So I don't give a shit. People can complain all day. I thought she did a hell of a job with that role. Because it's polarizing as hell. It's polarizing as hell. Yeah.
What's the complaint though? If this is kind of following the games, what are people complaining about?
People are complaining that she's Abby, that she doesn't look enough like the video game character. Doesn't look as intimidating as the video game character was. The second game was also pretty polarizing because you took on the secondary like player character of Abby, right? So even after Joel dies, you're still playing Abby's story out to seeing how it goes until the eventual coming back together of Ellie and them. So it's beautifully done. There's enough YouTube cuts out of the story.
A lot of that. I saw it. I watched it.
Yeah, of the videos. Like the story videos. But it's a beautiful game. Let it play out. Again, as Brandon said, Craig knows what he's doing. We got to trust him here. And I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see how it continues, kind of telling the story that Naughty Dog so brilliantly laid out.
It's a great revenge story. I get that too. It's like, it's also like revenge leads to this, which leads to revenge. You know what I mean? So it's like her pain and what she went through now is going to be transferred over to Ellie. One thing that I hate about this is that people gave to Ellie, because a lot of fans online are saying you should have recast her. They're calling her ugly. That shit pisses me off. You know what I mean? That's the hate I fucking hate. You know what I mean? I'm just like, why the fuck are you trashing this girl's looks when she's fucking killing it as an actor? From Abby, I don't think she's killing it as an actor. That's just me. I think that I wanted someone like a stronger kind of persona that came in. And I think she's strong, but I think she could have been stronger. That's what I say.
I think they went more with the grief of it all being a motivating factor.
That's what they did. You're right, Sean.
And especially like the whole notion of, I joined this militia and we don't kill anyone that's, except we're making an exception for you, Joel, because you killed my dad and all this kind of stuff. Like,
yeah.
And I like the fact that they had the flashback scene of her talking to herself, finding her dead dad. Like, I thought that was a really well done thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Hate and revenge are very motivating emotions, destructive as all hell. But
which is what GR has for Harvey Weinstein. So GR, are you so excited about this case of Harvey Weinstein?
GR a lot. He made promises to GR.
I mean, they are best friends.
GR, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I have one, buddy. I don't understand why they're wasting the state's money to try this dirtbag in California after he's already convicted in New York.
It's due process, dude.
Die in New York, I know, but this guy doesn't deserve it.
Send him to El Salvador.
No, they wouldn't take him. They only want MS-13 gang members.
They'd be like, fuck Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucking crazy. The Harvey Weinstein, him like playing like, oh, they were my friends with benefits. You know what I mean? Like, what the?
Yeah.
What a loose argument to begin with, anyway. Like that's usually a social contract you have with someone. You don't lock them in a room and say, this is what's going to happen. We're friends with benefits now. That's a different kind of relationship, man.
He shows up in a fucking robe with his dick hanging out, and he's like, friends with benefits. Then you don't fucking do that shit, you know? You don't do that shit. That's just not.
A plant.
That's not how you go about dating, Brian.
This is why people hate fucking Hollywood, because of people like him. That's why people fucking hate Hollywood and trash us and say, well, they're all fucking pedophiles and rapists. And you get that shit all the time because of people like him who just don't give a fuck and they abuse power, you know, and the allegations, you know, until it's proven. But I'm just saying, you know, it's like, I mean, it's bullshit.
Unfortunately, there is a history of the casting couch in Hollywood. Let's face it.
Last negotiation, we finally got like no more auditions in hotel rooms. What the fuck? We should have never had auditions in fucking hotel rooms. I don't know. Thunderbolts, we got 14 seconds. GR, you gonna watch it?
Yes, no doubt.
Fuck yeah, you are. Brandon, you're not gonna watch it. Sean, you got 5 seconds. Thunderbolts.
Nope.
Already bought my ticket.
There you go.
Someone did. I'm glad someone did.
I'm gonna give us 30 seconds for this, because I honestly I feel you, Brandon, because when I first saw the first trailers, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. But then like they released some scenes, and then we got actually into like what's the Superman character we have, Sean?
Sentry. So the whole I think sentiment started changing the more they focused on Sentry and Void instead of hiding him behind this Bob caricature. Like I thought that was like like it was just I think that kind of baited the hook a little bit for me. They also just took it a little bit more seriously, like of differentiating itself. I think building up, right? They originally, like, if you watch the other trailer, right? I think Bucky was probably the lead in one of those trailers or something. But then I feel like they've changed, and now it's very much a Yelena focused thing, which is well deserved.
Makes sense to me.
She has done wonders with that character. And we haven't gotten to fully explore it. You know, like Hawkeye wasn't going to really spend too much more time on that. But no, I'm excited for it. I like David Harbour a whole hell of a lot.
I fucking love David Harbour.
They just keep releasing stuff so close to it that I'm like, this is great that you have it now, but like you hurt yourselves earlier by not putting a lot more faith in it. Like it really felt like a lead balloon when it was announced. And I was like, this could be interesting. I don't know what they're going to do or whatever. And then like, it's just gotten ramped up as we've gotten closer with the trailers getting. That A24 trailer was like style trailer was amazing. Like, I don't know. I'm very excited for it. I don't know who's going to live or die. We'll see. But yeah.
We kind of know some are going to live. We kind of know. They had chairs.
Maybe. They got chairs.
They gotta make more of these. So someone.
Yeah, once you print the chair, that's got to be used by that person only. I know that for sure. That's if I know anything about Hollywood chairs.
The chairs exist. But they had that whole Marvel announcement for Doomsday, Brandon, where they had like all the actors, like, or at least part of them, they're going to be in the movie, and like David Harbour was on there. Florence Pugh was on there. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of the cast members were there. And so it's like, oh, we know. And I think it was Ghost wasn't on there. I'm like, oh, they might die there. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. There's enough speculation of which names were focused on, which names were absent, and what it means. And then Kevin was like, oh, we got more to say later. Don't worry.
Yeah, because, you know, we got to make sure we don't turn you guys off the movie. You know, those guys. But great quick takes! Or, let's say, quick cookie! What a great quickie! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What a great quickie.
Like Weinstein.
A very long quickie.
Yeah, that's, well, Weinstein got all the quickies, Brandon. He got all the Weinsteins and quickies and quick talks and all. Anyways, guys, we do have a winner of Hot Takes! Guys, you have voted. You have voted. And without further ado, we do have a winner of Hot Takes. And it could be any of these gentlemen right here. Who is our winner of Hot Takes? Is it the Thirsty Daddy, G.R. Waters?
Probably not.
Could it be Mr. Sean Sutherland?
Probably not.
Or maybe writer extraordinaire Brandon Kahila?
All sources point to no.
You guys have voted.
We're so enthusiastic. We yeah.
I think Pepe won.
We're very
Is he ever
confident.
won? Is he on the ballot?
He's a write-in.
Oh, I see. I see.
Good day.
Suspense.
Is Mr. Sean Sullivan. Congratulations, Sean. You have won Hot Takes.
Don't you call me 'cause I can go.
Thank you, everyone.
I owe my soul
Not on mute
to the
this
company
time.
Called that one.
You load
Yeah, all right.
16
All right,
tons.
GR. Thank you, guys. It's my third win in as many weeks, or did I miss one? I don't remember. Yeah, I missed one last week. Thank you. Thank you. I'll put it on the board. I don't have a board.
I feel like you
Keep
knew
track.
more than all of us. You knew about all those topics way more than either of us. So that's very much deserved.
I have the benefit of a second monitor, and I mute myself, and then I write my jokes over here.
I see.
So that's the secret. That's the secret. Second monitor
monitor.
gets you every time. Never think about it.
I have 3
Thank you,
monitors,
Pete.
so.
Okay, no, we're not trying to brag.
Oh, I'm just saying. And GR has 2 too. Anyways, great Hot Takes. Right, GR, you got 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I got 4 because I get one over there and one over there.
Yeah, we get all that. We get all the monitors, and that's a great thing. And someone who has all the hits, if you ask me, is Weezer, because they got so many fucking albums, guys. We got Dope Nose. We got all the way back in the day. We got the Sweater Song, Buddy Holly, to fucking Pork and Beans. We got all that shit. But we haven't had for Weezer is a movie, and that is happening now, guys. Can we talk about that? Guys, if you didn't know this about me, I fucking love Weezer. It's the first actual concert I went to as a kid. I went to Weezer, Tenacious D, and Jimmy Eats World. And I love that fucking concert. Great fucking concert. I love Rivers Cuomo. I think he's fantastic. I think they have a great fucking sound. Even to the days that they've gone through and they've struggled and they've lost members, they've still stuck together for the most part. Weezer's a big band. You ever hear Buddy Holly, Dope Nose, Pork and Beans? They have so many fucking songs. I just keep going forever. Look them up, Milton Bradley. But Weezer now has a movie coming out, guys. The Weezer movie is coming. Announced by the band themselves over at Coachella. Officially, it is coming forward. They've been shooting here in Hollywood, and Keanu Reeves will be playing the villain in the Weezer movie. I'm like, fucking Keanu Reeves. Fuck yeah, Keanu Reeves. He's John Wick, and he's also he's killing it. He's the villain over in the Weezer movie. And what it's going to be, well, Jeff Snyder actually came forward from the Snyder podcast. He's talking about this shit and said that Keanu Reeves will be there. They've also said that Ben Schwartz is going to be in this. Juliette Lewis, Eric Andre, Johnny Knoxville. Cast keeps building up. They shot some stuff at Coachella for this as well. But they're saying right now it's going to be like a concert movie that doubles as a mockumentary. And on top of that, they're calling it kind of like the Weird Al movie, in a lot of ways, which if you guys didn't see Weird, that was a great fucking movie.
UHF?
Oh, right. Yeah, UHF was fucking great. I fucking love UHF. Yeah. I got to tell you about UHF. Supplies is what I got to say about you fucking UHF. I fucking love that fucking movie. I love that too.
I think of that joke every time I go by a supply closet.
Right? Supplies! They're also going to add in some kind of like Scott Pilgrim elements into this movie as well, which I'm like pow bam Batman shit. I don't know, guys. But I love Weezer. They're very much a 90s alternative band, that generation type deal. Not feeling this, Queen says. To me, as a fucking hardcore Weezer fan, I can't not talk about this.
He just poured his soul
yes,
out.
You could.
I did.
I don't want to listen.
Watch fucking Weezer's fucking movie.
What?
Fucking pick
I
against
thought UHF.
Not for everybody, man.
I thought UHF was a dial on your TV back in the day.
It was.
We got it all on UHF.
Yeah, and then that's what the Weird Al movie's about, is like a guy who works at a public access station.
And it's about to go under, and he blows it up, becomes a big thing, and there's aliens involved. I'm not gonna give too much away. It's a great movie. Why isn't GR get a movie? He's got his movie. It's called Thirsty Talk. It comes on Channel 95. You got to unscramble it though. Brandon, what do you think about this Weezer movie, man? Because I'm pretty fucking excited. Are you excited at all? Have you ever like, do you listen to Weezer at all? Is this something for you?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I am a product of that time. I listen to Weezer. I'm in fact, when you have glasses, and you are, a teenager at that time, everyone assumes you're in Weezer or Harry Potter. But they
100%.
I like the idea of it being like a mockumentary. That's kind of fun, like a Spinal Tap type thing. That could be fun. And then I just don't get. So Keanu Reeves is an antagonist, but what?
It makes no sense.
He's a bad guy.
What character is that? So is that like, did they have like a guy in their real life who was like really a bad guy, like a manager or something?
That makes me that really makes me wonder. I'm like, is he like, you're right, is he a fucking manager? Is he somebody else that came about in their lives that like almost destroyed their career because they lost Mikey Welsh?
Is it them playing themselves? Like, is it Weezer? Is it about Weezer or what? Like, I don't understand really.
I guess it's about Weezer. They haven't said if they're actually starring in it themselves, but I'm guessing they are at this point. They're not giving much details. They have been shooting in Los Angeles, and then they shot some. So I'm guessing it has to be them because they shot the crowd at Coachella. So it's got to be them. Which, are they the best actors? That's my question. Probably not. I love you guys.
So then that means it's them now, which is weird. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like a biopic, or maybe it is. Maybe 2025 Coachella is going to double as 2012 Coachella. I don't know.
There's so many questions here. Does that make you kind of more worried about this project?
I mean, it sounds cool. I like the idea of I love mockumentaries. I kind of wish, I don't know what happened. Like all those Christopher Guest mockumentaries, they just kind of stopped making them. I mean, I saw Mascots. That was funny, but like
Mascots.
I like the idea of a mockumentary coming back. Like we haven't had one of those in a while, theatrically at least.
I fucking love that shit. I really do. And I fucking love Weezer, guys. That's why I put the glasses on. But all right. GR, don't laugh at me. Don't fucking laugh at me, GR. What do you think about
I
this
do
Weezer?
a thing like that?
Do you have glasses, Sean? Yeah, there we go. Now we're Weezer.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not working.
Look at that glare.
Look at deal with it. There you go.
Beautiful glare.
And Brian, just for the record, our view is corrected. They weren't talking to me in the movie. They were talking to a band called Guar.
Oh, they're about the GR movie. Oh, well, there we go. Well, GR, what do you think about this Weezer movie mockumentary coming for? You like it?
In a word, Delegaff.
Oh boy.
The only reason I've even heard of him is that you've got that picture on your bloody wall.
Damn it, GR, you're right. I have Weezer all over my fucking house. You know I do. But you have never heard of Weezer at all? You've never heard Buddy Holly? Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly.
I've actually heard Buddy Holly.
Yeah, well, you probably saw Buddy Holly. I'm just saying,
not quite, but
Lip on the telly,
wrestle with Jimmy. Something is bubbling. All right, GR, what do you think about this? It's like, are you confused by this too? The mockumentary, kind of like weird documentary, biopic. Are they in it? Are they not in it? Are you confused by this?
Oh, I'm sure they're in it, and I'm first day with these new teeth. Bottom line is, I'm not going to see it, watch it, listen to it. Well, you asked. I'm being honest with you.
Damn it, GR.
GR never changed. Never changed, GR.
Come on, GR. Come on, GR.
Stop whining.
Come on.
Leave him alone.
What other songs? There's a song that they've done. You can't avoid it if you've ever been in a bar.
Not in a while.
Let's see. What's the other one? Buddy Holly. The Wrestle with Jimmy.
Island in the Sun. Island in the Sun's a big one.
Come on.
Hash pipe. How about hash? Dun 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 dun. I got my hash pipe.
And they had to change it to half pipe. GR, you're missing all of this.
All right, GR.
If it was a half pipe, I might have heard it because I've written a few.
This is not the movie for GR, guys. This is not the movie for GR. Maybe Sean? It's a movie for you, Sean. Are you going to check out Weezer's Weezerlicious, Aspericious cinematic universe?
I mean, this is the first I'm hearing about it. I respect what they've done. I respect what they mean. I enjoyed the music. I can't say that I've kept up with it. But if they're doing, if Weird Al can get a movie, why the fuck not? If the only other thing I was thinking it would be funny. Do you remember that movie? Was it Yesterday or something? It was like, what if the Beatles never existed and this guy just got famous off of his songs? Someone could do that, but he didn't get famous, and all he did was just get really sad and lonely and just continue to be emo for his entire life. But it's some good stuff, man. GR, I'm going to send you a Weezer mixtape. How about that?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Let's get you excited.
Are they going to include the one dude's wife getting shot by the cops?
That's fucking crazy shit,
Brandon,
right?
What was it? Ooh, oh God, she's shot. Get back in the house.
No. I heard some stuff. We actually were shooting for that very nearby. Nobody Wants This, and apparently it was in Eagle Rock, not too far from where we shoot. And she was dealing with some postpartum type stuff, and she was freaking out as it was, and he was gone. And then apparently, guys, this is the craziest shit about that. The people, it was a hit and run, right? It was a hit and run. And one of the guys went to their neighbor's house, stripped down to his underwear, and started watering the lawn as if he just lives there. And the cops still fucking busted in and got that guy. But they didn't say anything. They just ran in and started shouting, and she didn't see there were cops. That's what they're saying. And so she pulled the gun out, and the cops shot her. So what a fucking crazy story,
all we know is that guns solve problems. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly. And if you're gonna water your plants, do it in your underwear.
Hey,
fucking underwear.
You never know how stress is going to affect somebody.
No.
Sometimes you get really warm. You got to strip down. You get thirsty, and then you're like, "Hey, the plants are thirsty too."
Yeah, exactly.
There was a Josie and the Pussycats movie. What was the fucking Alan Cummings was the bad guy or the manager or something like that. I don't remember.
Shout the Nightcrawler, guys.
I could be thinking about Spice World. Let's remake Spice World.
Hell yeah!
I saw that shit in theaters when I was a kid. I'll watch it again. I saw that shit in theaters.
I don't know if you heard it, but that's my wife's Liz's favorite movie. I just heard her shouting through the door, "Be quiet!" But also, it's a great movie. So
it's a great movie.
Great film, she says. Okay,
it's a great film.
Classic.
The Spice Girls are coming back. They're doing a 30th anniversary from Wannabe, and they're going to be coming back. And so there's a whole thing. All of them are talking about it. Hopefully, we'll get more news on that very soon. But people of the world, spice up your life.
I thought
every GR in every world, spice up your life. That's all I'm saying, guys. I love Weezer. I fucking love Weezer.
Be my lover.
I want to see
with Jimmy.
It's Spice Girls in Dune together.
That'd be perfect.
Bene Gesserit. There you go.
That makes sense. That's where the spice comes from.
I've solved Hollywood.
That's it, guys. That's how we save Hollywood. That's how we spice up the world.
Better than a superhero movie.
Yes.
No one's shooting.
I don't know.
Weezers are going to be up against Thunderbolts. That's what it is.
I'm excited about Weezer, guys. I can be alone on this. I love fucking Weezer just as much as, I want to see this Weezer movie just as much as Sean wants to see how fucking Star Wars does their fucking taxes. But maybe we'll find that out very soon because there's a lot of Star Wars news coming forward, guys. Can we talk about Star Wars? There's a lot to fucking talk about in our feature story of the night. Let's do this. Yes. Okay, guys, hold on to your butts because Japan had the newest Star Wars extravaganza there, and there's a lot of news that came from there. So let's go down to the first one. There's a new series coming from Star Wars from father and son duo, Lost co-showrunner Carlton Cuse, and also his son Nick are coming together. He did Masters of Air. Also, he did Station 11. The two of them have been signed on to do a new Star Wars series for Lucasfilms. There's no information yet, no details, nothing. You just have someone behind Lost doing a Star Wars show. Could be cool, could not be cool. We'll have to wait and find out. Again, I hear that Kathleen Kennedy is leaving in August, so we'll have to wait and find out about that too, how that shakes things up. But also, Sean Levy's new Star Wars movie, Starfighter, has been officially announced as well. Now, he's going to be directing it. Ryan Gosling is starring it. We heard about this a little bit ago. We didn't have details yet. Nothing further to happen until now. Now, Sean came forward to say that the Starfighter is actually going to take 5 years later after the rise of Skywalker. 5 years later. It's a new installment into the Star Wars franchise, and there are no Skywalkers involved. It's not the addition to Skywalker. We're not bouncing off there. It's not a sequel. It's a new adventure. That's what he's calling it. It's not a prequel, not a sequel. It's a new adventure. Ryan Gosling says he loves it so much. He said there's so much heart and adventure to this. He says that this is a perfect filmmaker to actually make this happen. He's super excited to be a part of the standalone, outside again, the Skywalker family canon Star Wars movie. I love Sean. I think we do with Deadpool. Wolverine was fantastic. When I heard about him doing a Star Wars movie, it made me super excited. I think it's gonna be fantastic. I think somebody's gonna still try to tie this shit in somehow. We'll have to wait and find out. Because people have to tie shit, bring shit back. Look at the Darth Maul series coming too. Darth Maul animated series is coming to the small screen, guys. To the small screen animated series, Darth Maul, the Shadow Lord. Now this one too is going to bring back the original voice actor from, we're talking about the Clone Wars, Rebels, also the big hit Solo, guys, the Star Wars story, right? Everybody saw that shit. No, I didn't. No, they didn't. Sorry about that, everybody. But bringing back Sam Witwer to come back to be the voice of Darth Maul as well for this. And Hayden Christensen, the biggest news, Hayden Christensen coming back to be Anakin Skywalker again in Ahsoka Season 2. We heard rumors about this for a long time. He's super excited. He says there's a lot more stories to explore with Vader. He's not done. And honestly, he killed them. He killed them all. Let's find out how. I can't wait for all this Star Wars shit, guys. So much happening. And if you wonder what Star Wars is, if you're in the UK, one more thing to say. In June, you can see the original cut of Star Wars. I'm talking about no additions, no ridiculous bad CG tales of Jabba the Hutt. We're talking about the original print of Star Wars will be airing for the first time since the fucking 80s in the UK, guys. The 1977 cut. They've kept it. They've stored this sumbitch in the exact print and what they say, it's the exact amount of atmosphere or the temperature to keep the print so it doesn't disintegrate 23 degrees Fahrenheit. And that print is amazing. George Lucas hid it for a long time. But now if you go in June to this amazing festival, British Film Institute's Film on Film, you can see the very first cut of Star Wars, guys. A lot of Star Wars fucking news. A lot of Star Wars news. And I'm happy to talk about that with all of my panel. It's a lot. It's an abundance of Star Wars. We've traveled into a galaxy because of that for this breaking news featured story. We've gone into space. GR, is there something that you love the most out of all this news that tickles your pickle, that wets your whistle? Are you excited about any of the Star Wars news at all?
Well, yeah, I love Star Wars. The animated shit, they can throw that away as far as I'm concerned. That's personal.
Darth Maul for you. How about this Starfighter show?
New series?
Good?
It sounds interesting. I'd like to see where they take it.
How about Hayden Christensen coming back?
I've seen him butcher so much stuff.
Yeah, I know. They butcher fucking constantly.
I don't like that.
So you're excited about Hayden coming back. You're like Anakin getting another shot.
Well, I like the Anakin story. You know, it's always fun to see how a character evolves from a kid, the way he started, to this villain of all time, you know.
Vader, you know. Vader's one of the biggest, I would say, villains of all of cinema, you know. And I don't know if you saw
he's
Kenobi.
Got a face that I don't care what generation you are, you recognize it.
Did you ever see Kenobi? Did you ever watch that?
No, I don't think I ever did.
That came on Disney Plus. You should go back and watch that because he comes back and they have a sequence where Vader's mask is ripped in half and it's half Vader, half Christensen. He's in the fucking costume. It's great. It's really one of my favorite sequences in modern day Star Wars because it's just like fun to see him back as Vader, but also James Earl Jones. It's a great back and forth. So you should check that out if you love Hayden Christensen. But I mean, it makes sense for him to come back in Ahsoka. They had him the last season. He had a whole episode. I think this only is natural because Ahsoka was his, again, he taught her the ways of the Force. Padawan. Yeah. There we go, Sean. I was looking for the word. I couldn't find it. Padawan.
I got you, brother.
I appreciate you. GR, you're going to see it, right? You're going to watch all that shit. I know you are. I know you are, GR.
Except for that animated one.
Han shot first. Everybody heard it here for some Colossus Rex. Han shot first. What do you think about that, Sean? Did Han shoot first? Do you believe that?
Oh yeah. That argument's been over in a long time.
Do you think, Sean, this new Lost series is about how they do their taxes? Could it be?
I don't think we're ever going to get a full explanation of how taxes are done in the Star Wars, what kind of rights people have to property and deeds. I have no idea. I'm very excited to
One day, Sean.
Darth Maul. Look at that. We're brothers, as you can tell.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it. Ray Parks and I go way.
The eyes.
It's the eyes for sure. The fact that I don't have red and yellow in there. More Star Wars is fine. I think that they have had some missteps. They've definitely tried some things that obviously the fans did not appreciate. I think new audiences did, but it's hard to kind of do it when you have such a vocal majority of people hating something. But I am all for Hayden Christensen getting back to this. I mean, he received so much hate for his acting and taking this role and doing what he could with it. But like, God bless him, right? He stayed positive. The man kept working, and I think he's coming back to a place that respects it and understands the situation now. I'm excited to see it. Honestly, if it's just half an hour show each week of Hayden Christensen just murking kids, I'm happy. I would watch the hell out of that. Just hunting down babies and kid Jedis, anyone that farts midichlorians. Darth Vader just comes in and just murks them out. I think that'd be great. I don't know what else to say about the other stuff, right? Like, I think you always want to have high expectations with this stuff because it is such a beloved fandom and there's so much lore and history and character development and evolution of characters. And I don't know. It's exciting to see it that we're going to get more of this. I'm really excited by the opportunity to potentially see the original.
Right?
I don't think that's something I've ever been privy to or even close to have seen. I feel like
a lot of us haven't.
I feel like in our youth, like I feel like we were getting a special edition of Star Wars every fucking 6 months, and it was like,
dude, somebody on VHS.
South Park made fun of it, right? Like they lampooned that shit. They're like, we didn't have tauntauns in our first episode because we couldn't afford it. Now we can. Okay. Right, like
that makes me excited though, Sean. It's like that Disney actually wants to release the Kraken, release the original cut. It's probably killing fucking George Lucas, but I fucking think it's appropriate.
I think it's a desperate move by Disney, though. I think it's them trying to gain the favor back, right? Like, hey, we fucked up, we know it. Here's some nice good stuff from your childhood or your parents' childhood that that'll soothe you and make you feel much better. I would not be surprised if Kathleen Kennedy's out. She has not received criticism well. She has not received. I don't think audiences have appreciated what she's tried to do with it. There are people that will never forgive her for what happened to Rogue Squadron.
I wanted Rogue Squadron so bad. I wanted it so fucking bad.
Fucking great, man. Give
the N64 kid in me wanted it so bad, man.
I still think to this day, they really missed that opportunity when Rey telling the last name. She could have just said, "I'm Rey Star Wars." I think that would have blown my mind. Rise of Skywalker. No, Rey.
How about Rey Wars? I'm Rey Wars.
Rey Star Wars, maybe. Star is like her nickname,
like Star Jones.
I don't know. Like, yeah.
So she's doing space porn now.
This thing exists in video games. This thing exists in comic books and novels, art, anime. It's out there and it exists, and it's for everybody that wants to enjoy whatever piece they can slice off for themselves. So I'm all for more of this stuff. Just fucking calm down, people. Let it happen. And if it's not for you, that's okay, man. There's, as Brandon said, there's a ton of you can go watch Craven. Go and fucking watch Craven.
Oh, please don't give it any more money. Don't do it. No. Austin
Taylor Johnson Green, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he isn't.
He's great. He could be Bond. I could see that as Bond. If it's not going to be Idris, he could maybe be Bond. But anyway, no, I mean it. Like, Star Wars is just something to me. I am not a big Star Wars guy myself, but I respect it and appreciate it for what it is. I see a lot of kinship in my fellow nerds out there that dress up as the stormtroopers and walk around Comic-Cons. Several years, they used to do these meetups at the Baltimore Comic-Con. It was the 501 or something like that. And they would give, kids that were at the Comic-Con, the first Comic-Con, little things that said, droid or not the droid, and then the stormtroopers would go out in the show and try and find the droids. It was very fun. It's very nice little thing for everybody, right? Like, I don't know, man. It's a good group of people. I still wholeheartedly believe that the squeaky wheel does get the cheese. I don't know, but people are going to find ways to complain about things, and it's unfortunate. But I think the people that care are going to care and accept this for what it is. So. Yeah.
I just hope that the release in the UK gets this like a grand release here in the United States so we can see this original cut, because we deserve that. Don't we deserve that?
We can go visit Mike. We can go visit Mike and watch it.
Why do they get it first? That never happens.
It's tariffs. It's all about tariffs.
Yeah. No, it just makes me
it's the tariffs.
We actually know about tariffs. We know all about that. Was the whole fucking prequels. Sorry.
We know nothing about Star Wars tariffs and how the Empire runs it and how, I don't know.
This was in there.
Yeah. And how the rebellion. I don't know. I gotta say this though, Brandon, you hear about this. Of course, we were just talking about how there's the version, the original OG version. The UK is getting it first. That's exciting, I think. We ever a Star Wars, like, would you love Star Wars growing up? And is there anything in here that like brings that nostalgia feeling to you that will make you inspired to watch more Star Wars moving forward? Because they've lost a lot of their OG fans. They have.
They really? Wait, really? I thought everyone loved it still. I mean,
people have been hating on it, man. People have been hating. Have you seen Acolyte?
Oh wait, who?
Acolyte? You see Acolyte? What's up, Ty? No. Acolyte got smashed. Even like Skeleton Crew, I like people were still smashing on that. Ahsoka didn't get the best reviews, but they're getting a second season. They've been really trashing on the Star Wars.
Everyone likes Andor, right? That one did okay.
Yeah, the new season just dropped, and apparently I haven't watched yet, which bums me out. But I hear they're raping women in it too. I mean, there's crazy shit that happens in Star Wars these days.
Well, I mean, a part of it might be that they are kind of running it into the ground. Like it used to be special when a Star Wars movie came out. We were all very hyped about it back when it was just like the, episode 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
We were like so excited. every time one came out, even if they didn't do well, even if like people hated the movie, but the hype was there. And now I feel like, I mean, and I know Star Wars isn't the only one that's doing this, but like a lot of IP, it just seems like with the streaming world we're in, it's just like, no, like 6 things a year, like TV, movie,
Pump it out,
everything in between, and it just kind of loses its luster if you just bang people over the head with it. Like, I don't know, maybe that's what it is, because I certainly have fallen victim to that. Yes, to answer your question, I grew up, I watched Star Wars with my dad. It was a great memory I had, the first one, A New Hope, and then we watched all those ones, and then when the prequels came out, of course, I'm like, I was the prime demographic, like 13 years old when it came out, so of course I liked episode 1. I actually really liked episode 1.
I did too. The racers, it was fun.
Yeah, but I liked it a lot. And then the second one came out, and everyone was like, okay, that's a lot of computers. And
the third one, we're like,
the third one came out, and it's like, wow, this is all just green screen. And I don't know. And it's just kind of, I'm afraid that like Jurassic is kind of going in this direction too, where there's just
and you were super excited about that. You were excited about it too.
But it's like getting like even like Transformers, like it's everything. They just overdo it. They just overdo all of it. And it's kind of sad that it's gotten to that point. Like, maybe give it some breath. And I know that that's asking them to not make as much money, so it'll never happen. But I'm just saying, from a fan standpoint, maybe let people breathe and anticipate and build hype, because you will make money if there's hype. And like, honestly, if there's no hype, like, you're not going to make money either.
If Disney hasn't learned the lesson from Marvel, I don't see them learning the lesson from Star Wars.
Fair point.
Which is sad to say, right? Like,
yeah. Definitely.
I think the writing's on the wall that it was just a mistake to flood the market with this much junk, interspersed with great things. And like, it just became the expectation that everything was going to be great, and it can never be great when you're trying to rush all that shit in there.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you know how much hate I get when I say this though online? It's like when I say, Hayden Christensen sucked in the prequels, but I loved him in Ahsoka. I get so much hate because Gen Z and like there's a younger generations loved him as Anakin, and they're like, he was the best acting in the universe. How dare you? How fucking dare you trash Hayden Christensen? I'm like, I'm not trying to trash him. I'm saying like he got redemption, because at that time,
for sure, yeah,
a lot of people didn't like what happened. You know what I mean? The OG Star Wars fans moving into the prequels, and even if we're kids at that point, there's a lot of hate. And I think what we're happening right now, this resurgence for him, is fantastic. I think it's great for his career, for him. I would love to see a Darth Vader series. And I know people are sitting out in the chat. I would love to see him. And maybe, they have the AI James Earl Jones voice they can use forever in perpetuity now. And so James Earl Jones, he did that himself though. He did it. He signed off on it so that his voice could always be Darth Vader. He did it himself. And I think that's.
What about Jake Lloyd? Bring him back.
In the costume? He's fucking pissed. He's fucking pissed.
Like, because wait, so how old is Hayden now? He's got to be in his 50s, 60s. I don't know.
No, he's probably our age. He's probably 40 something,
like 40 somewhere in there, yeah.
Because I feel like, okay. I mean, because the Anakin kid, like, that was his name, Jake Lloyd.
Yeah. Oh, Jake Lloyd went down to he went through a lot of shit too, right?
Yeah, let's bring him back. He turned into the real Darth Vader.
Yeah, didn't he like lose his fucking mind and have a mental breakdown or some shit?
Oh yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah. I also blame Lucas a lot of that stuff though. He was a little arrogant.
Yeah.
But
and he would have done differently.
I don't think Hayden Christensen was given the best advice and the best direction in that kind of stuff. Like,
or script.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. I think he did the best he could, and people can hate it, and that's fine. But like, there's been, and I'd love to see there's been such a comeback and like a redemption, as you said. Like just allow the fact that he was not put in the best situation, insurmountable pressure to live up to what this was going to be character wise, and I thought he did fine. But yeah, give me half an hour show of him murdering kids. I'm fine.
Grogu. I do like Grogu.
Oh, Grogu's great, man. How can you not
with the Mandalorian movie? I'm into it. I
hear that's fucking fantastic. There's some people I've been talking to on set that worked on that, and they're like, "Oh my god, this would be a great movie." And so the crew was super excited about that movie. I know they showed some stuff during the Star Wars presentation in Japan about that. They didn't put it online, of course they didn't. with the young Jabba the Hutt's kid, who's played by I always want to call him Lip from freaking I can't go. I think of his name right now. He also played the boss, Bruce Springsteen. Why am I blanking on his name? I don't know.
It's played by a real person. It's not.
Yeah, I think they're not saying if it's his voice or not, but okay. I think it is. I'm going blank, and my friends be yelling right now from set right now. But I was want to ask you before we sign off here very quickly though, Brandon. We got a new Star Wars series. I'm not saying shit about it. We got Darth Maul coming back as an animated series. We got Hayden Christensen coming back to be, Vader again. We also have like this stuff happening. Is there something out of all this universe that makes you super excited for Star Wars? And as a writer, what would you like to be attached to?
I do like the Mandalorian. That's one I've seen all the episodes too, and I think I like it because it is in a way like kind of I know it's like got mad CGI and like all this money going into it, but from a story standpoint, it is very stripped down, and it's just a bounty hunter and his little sidekick, and it's got kind of a weird buddy road comedy movie type vibe. I could see that going in that direction and actually being pretty good. I think I like Mandalorian because it is so simple versus Andor seems like insane.
It's kind of like and I want to watch Andor, and I saw Sean's face earlier when I said about the Andor thing, but there is like apparently a scene later on where Bix we'll see,
and I hope not.
I hope not too. But
the whole thing with Andor, right, is that they're like
adult Star Wars.
They're like, oh no, Andor is good because it doesn't have like the Star Wars-y stuff in it. And I'm like, but why don't we just make a new thing that's not a Star Wars show? Why just lean into if you're gonna make a Star Wars show, lean into the Star Wars stuff. Like, I mean,
there you go.
Why not? That's why I like Mandalorian. I think they fully embrace. It's like, yes, Star Wars. Yeah. Here we go.
Well, it felt
Favreau's great. He's amazing.
Favreau's great. He's done fine. Yeah, like it felt like a spaghetti western again.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think that maybe it's a return to form. That's why I like it so much.
I hope so.
And Milton, Misa say, Jar Jar never come back.
I love Jar Jar. As a 13-year-old in 1999, I love Jar Jar Binks. I will go on record and say that.
I still can't believe that guy. Like, oh my god, what he went through with the fan hate, and he appeared in what was it? Was it Ahsoka? Which one was it? He appeared in. There was one series he came back as a live action Jedi, which I think is fantastic.
Jar Jar?
The guy who played Jar Jar.
Yeah, that was Mandalorian.
It was Mandalorian, and that's fucking awesome that he had that opportunity to like be back there and like deal with that past hate and strive past it to move forward. And I think that was great. They gave him that opportunity.
I just don't get it. Like the droid Anthony Daniels is like revered as this amazing actor. And then with Jar Jar Binks, it's like they're both comic relief characters, but like suddenly Jar Jar Binks is like, no, we hate it. Like, what? Come on. Like we treated him like he was the pariah of 1999.
Yeah, we did. GR, did you like Jar Jar?
Yeah.
No,
not your Jar Jar. Right?
He's not GR's Jar Jar. No, GR's not saying
I want
shit.
a jar, but I want it filled with liquid alcohol,
and that's why we call him the Thirsty Daddy. Star Wars news, guys. So much happening. Will we ever find out how they do their fucking taxes? If there's a universe, a multiverse that Sean runs, we will.
Jar Jar drink.
Drink it, Jar Jar. Drink it.
It's right there. His name's. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be GR's version.
Brandon, damn.
Jar Jar drinks.
Thirsty Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. Happy Hump Day, guys. This is the time if you I please hope you didn't hump during the show, but hump afterwards. But it's Hump Day. It's a good day. We talk about geeky, dorky stuff. We have a good time. It's Kruse Control. We love you guys so much. The numbers keep going up thanks to you, and we're trying to hit that 13K. We're at what are we at right now, GR? Do you see the number at all?
12,950.
12,950. 50 more away. Hit that 13K.
Wow.
We got to keep those numbers
still
going
got
up.
almost 4 hours to make it tonight.
I told you not tonight.
Or what happens, GR? What?
GR turns into a genie.
We're 50 away from 13,000.
GR's a genie this entire
GR's a genie.
time?
Yes, he is.
No.
He'll give you some thirsty wishes, guys. Thank you, Mr. GR Waters, as always. So been a good time, GR.
Oh, I'm used to do this. I get here. I like it.
Appreciate you, GR. It'll be a good time tonight. We got to bring on that,
Yes,
that Star Wars stuff some more. We always do the Star Wars stuff. Thank you guys as always. And also, thank you for being here. Our comic book king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, GR. It's been a blast as always. Let's do it again next week. What do you say?
Make it happen. If it's a Wednesday, it's a Wednesday,
Wednesday,
right?
you know, it's got. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Sean, you gotta figure it out. Sean's back, guys. Sean's back. And thank you, our writing extraordinaire himself, for being here. Love having him here. Sorry about the craziness to start, but happy to have him back, Mr. Brandon Kahila.
Oh yeah, thank you. It was great to be here. It was great to see you guys, John, GR, Peppy, and of course, Mr. Kruse himself.
Oh yeah! Pep star Shalamading
Peppy, calm down.
Oh,
also Macho Man. It's always good to see you, Macho Man Randy Savage, coming out of the grave to be on the show.
Right, Macho. Wherever you're at and anywhere in the universe, we're happy to have you here.
And check out Ghost of Red Ridge. Check out Ghost of Red Ridge, the movie I wrote. It's available now.
Where can you find it, Brandon?
The viewers were talking about it quite a bit.
Amazon. Oh, they were. Oh, good. Good things, I hope. Amazon.
They want
Apple TV or anywhere you can stream, like rent or buy movies on a digital platform. So like Amazon, YouTube. It's on YouTube, which we all happen to be on right about now.
Yep.
So just
never watch it till we go off the air.
What?
Brandon, how them DVD sales going on that Ghost of Red Ridge?
Oh, they don't give me that information.
Oh, well, Peppy needs to know, man. Peppy needs to know.
Well, we know he sold at least one.
Yeah, we got at least two. I have one too. So.
Holla!
Well, Brandon, thank you for being here. Happy to have you here as always. Happy Wednesday.
We're over the hump. We're over the hump.
Over the hump. We're through the woods, and we're going to figure out how to land this
49 to go.
Yep, it's going to happen. We'll be 13K by Friday. Thank you guys for being here on Kruse Control as always. We got to keep these numbers going up, guys, because, they're climbing. It's like, that game on Price is Right, like they keep going up. That's where we're at in the past couple weeks, and I love it so much, guys. So you got to keep spreading that love, spreading that word, telling everybody in the universe. You gotta like it. That helps. If you like it, if you subscribe, it puts us into the algorithm more. It builds us up further. You gotta tell your friends. You gotta join that Patreon if you can. But as always, you gotta spread the word. That's what it comes down to. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents who were aardvarks back in the day, and they got fucking reincarnated into fucking chinchillas and beavers and bears and black bears and beaver bears and chinchilla bears and kangaroos and all the fucking woodland creatures out there, and they all came together to have the biggest orgy in the fucking universe that was called Extrava Orgy. It was fucking nuts. GR ran the whole thing, had a fucking wish list that was fucking crazy. He wanted all the fucking squirrels there with all the nuts, like big fucking nuts in. He wanted all the chickens that pecked at people's penises. I don't know why he wanted that shit. That was GR's list. It was his wish list. He wanted all the fucking cats, dogs, beavers, bears. He wanted all that shit. He wanted the worms. He wanted the fucking worms. Why, GR? Why the fucking worms? I don't know why. But he did, guys. You know what happened when they all came together? They subscribed to Kruse Control like you can today. And when the cats, the dogs, the beavers, the bears, the bitches, everybody out there come together, I'm talking about female dogs, what comes down to is this.
I keep going. You censored yourself.
I did. But I'm just saying, guys, we love you guys. We appreciate you. At the end of the day, put your squirrels on fucking jet skis and have them subscribe to Kruse Control. Until next, everybody, take care of yourself. Please, as always, have a great night. We'll see you back on Friday at our normal time. And until then, everybody, watch Ghosts of Red Ridge. See ya!
Kruse Control Show.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry.